Welcome to another video. Hopefully you guys are good. Listen, let me tell you something. When you're doing great and you're grinding and you're doing what you gotta do, BS will find you. The devil will find you. You don't have to go looking for it. It will come. Believe it. I asked you guys to watch this video the whole way through. I understand I was lacking a little bit. You feel me? I wasn't really posting like that. I'm got a new, you can't see it, but it's a new little better routine now where it's more structured. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be posting more videos. I'm gonna be on this. I'm gonna be hyping these videos up because I understand at the end of the day, yes, there's a message, but more people are gonna grasp the people that's more, you know what I'm saying, intuitive and more consistently and things like that. So I'm gonna be consistent. I want you guys to enjoy this channel. I want you to enjoy this platform. I want to be like a National Geographic type of vibes when you're watching when you're watching TV as a kid type of vibe. Like, I actually want you guys to be engaged. I want you guys to gain this information like a fun teacher. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the fun teacher to you guys. I want to be the fun counselor, the fun gym teacher, whatever. I want you guys to engage in this activity. I want you to engage in this lesson. I don't want you to just give out information. I want to be as even if I'm reading from the cards directly, I want to be as fun, as, you know, motivated as possible, because I understand, yes, let me tell you, you could go through a lot, right? But the moment when you got the momentum and you're doing things, the devil comes and tries to send things your way. Your friends, your family tries to give you the problems. You feel me? I'm had situation like that this morning. Like, people trying to give me the issues. Like, that's why God gave me that to be like, all right, cool. Let me go ahead and, you feel me? You see how life works? I have a situation, boom. I encourage you guys, if you're gonna comment anything in the comment section, let it be some, like, give people some advice. Like, yo, comment something about any type of quote that you heard. Wisdom. We need wisdom in our comment section. We need the algorithm to turn. We're trying to be the people that spread not just positivity, but also reflect on negativity so that you know how to use those in them situations. That's the type of channel I want to be. I want to be a longevity channel. You see what I'm saying? I'm not here to be famous, to chase clout, I'm not here for none of that. You feel me? I'm here to be longevity in this thing for about 20, 25 years, 30 years. I'm here to be here till I'm like 65, bro. Like, you feel me? This is what I'm here for. So I encourage you guys to ask questions. I encourage you guys to leave a comment section. Look up quotes, you know what I'm saying? Paste and, copy and paste some good quotes in the comment section. People read these comment sections. Y'all gotta understand. Let us be the channel to grow, to expose the BS. You know what I'm saying? And not just, like I said, y'all see me, like, this is like, I'm really putting the effort in. You feel me? This ain't no, I'm just coming to her and, you know what I'm saying? Nah, this is real. Like, I'm really out here in real life, real time, and get into it. Just went for a run. You feel me? Hey, I'm meditating. I'm practicing good routines. I encourage you guys to do the same. I'm understanding more gratitude, being grateful for the things that I've been, no matter if things ain't going the way that I wanted to go at first, I'm being patient, you know what I'm saying? So I'm putting a nip in the butt to any BS, all of that. Like, I'm gonna deal with it as it comes, but I'm going to hype this channel up. I want you guys to be engaged. That's why this intro is as lit and as possible, energetic as could be. I want you guys to enjoy these reads. I want you to take something from it. I want you, if you don't take zero information away from this reading, or let's say you know everything I'm speaking about, at least you can say that, okay, you enjoyed it. Because at the end of the day, it's still entertainment. I still have to entertain you guys. So that's a commitment that I'm willing to make. And I'm going to make sure I'm posting on this channel frequently. Frequently a day. You know what I'm saying? Multiple videos a day. Make sure we're doing this 7 days a week. If I miss out on a day, then I apologize. You know what I'm saying? It's probably something real going on, but I'm telling you, I'm trying to hit 7 days a week. I'm trying to do this like a ritual. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to dedicate my life to shining light on things and utilizing these resources. Whatever pops out is our message, so that will be the video of its completion. But specifically to give you guys some information that could benefit you in some kind of way. That's my goal. To benefit you guys. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and start this reading. This ain't even just the intro for this video. That's the intro for all my videos. So if you have you're probably gonna see this video, you're probably new to this channel, you're probably gonna see this video and come back and watch this video. This is the video where things turn out. This is the video that highlights everything. We ain't playing no games. We're not letting BS. I don't care what's going on. We ain't letting people distract us. We ain't letting the devil send his minions to distract us. we ain't having that. So if you enjoy this type of content and you enjoy for the ride and you're willing to, like they say, stay on till you come up to the vibe, where you come up and you're like Gucci Man, where your boy went to prison, lost everything, lost access to his freedom, everything, but he came out and now is living great. If you like that type of life, where I'm not saying you gotta go to prison, but I'm saying that stay on till you come up, like are willing to go through it with us. If you're in a community where you're willing to go through it and work hard and dedicate yourself and put yourself in the right positions. If you got listen, I give good advice on this channel. I've been through it and know what it feels like to lose everything. I did it twice. So I'm saying, I'm gonna only give you guys valuable information. Everything that comes out of my mouth is very valuable information, and I encourage you guys to intake on it. Sometimes it's harsh information, but in order to structure a soldier, you gotta make sure you put them through hard conditions so that they can be able to manage as much situations as possible, right? But enough of that. I felt like I had to speak on them topics real quick. But we're gonna go ahead and jump in this reading. This is an informative reading. Like, I'll say like 50% of my readings be informative. Half be informative. That's just the type of person I am, right? Like, you guys, you might watch the readings to get information, but you're watching me for me, right? I assume you're watching Micah's channel for Micah. See what I'm saying? So, when it comes down to it, like I said, 50 be informative, 50% be. But anytime there's informative, I always try. If I just read the card and then move on, it's just getting the information out there. But occasionally you'll still get some words of advice from me, depending on how I react to the cards. But that's just to say, watch the video all the way through so we can go ahead and you can, you know what I'm saying, you can benefit off of it. But yeah, this is gonna be the intro for the video, just to show you guys. Listen, we are going to go strong. We are going to be. We're gonna make sure we're consistent on this track. I want you guys to really enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? As much as I can. If you do comment, like I said, comment something motivational. Comment something wisdom. This world needs wisdom. People's running around here doing. I just saw on YouTube a bunch of teens attacked a random civilian and robbed him and beat him because of what? We don't know. But if this a random person, the world, listen, these teenagers are probably taking money from these people, and they're probably staying here with the parents that are working hard to take care of us. Like, the world needs education. Like, the world needs wisdom. The world needs this stuff. You feel me? So I'm here, and just like all my other colleagues that obviously I don't work with them, we don't work side by side, but colleagues meaning the person that's in the same field as me, and everybody else that's also chimed in to spreading informative messages, whether it be karmic mothers, karmic fathers, people that, put you in situations just to see you fail. Like, people that initially were supposed to help but never helped in the end. It's like when you come up, they always hating on you or sending you bad eyes energy. That's karmics. That's what karmics is for. But that's the thing. Like I said, anything I be speaking, you know what I'm saying, I encourage you guys, with not just me, but with a lot of people, try to just, think about things that, are said, and just, reflect on it. But that's going to be my intro, right? Without further ado, I guess they want me to read that off to you first. So this is Black Tourmaline and its transmutation. So we're just going with the flow with these type of readings. And I have a pamphlet first, so I'm gonna actually be reading directly from the pamphlet. But try not to fall asleep, you know what I'm saying, when I'm reading. I apologize if, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, I don't know this information in the back of my brain. I do a lot of, well, not a lot, but I do a good amount of tarot decks, so it's like hard for me to really resonate with these, because I'm not even doing this for about a year now, and that's no excuse. I'm not trying to make excuses, but at the same time, it's like, if I sat there and I looked at this card and I told you guys what it is without knowing exactly what it is, that'd be hurting you guys more than helping. So I would rather read directly from the book, give you guys the solid information as if you was reading it yourself, and then you can take it from there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said it's very informative reading versus spiritual reading. It's spiritual because I'm spiritual and I'm giving to you, but at the same time it's more informative because it's directly from the book. The author that wrote it, of course, is a spiritual person. For you to go out your way anytime to create something and not destroy it, I look at you as a spirit, as a very creative person. So that's one thing I can't say. So thank you for the author, sorry. So we're gonna go ahead and read it. Remember, he is a crystal deck, so you're gonna be knowing about crystals and things like that. So just listen carefully. Like I said, just listen carefully to the messages. I also post other videos regarding I'm about to, before we even start this video, I'm about to pull this, actually I'm about to put this aside. I'm about to pull a message from her generally. I'm glad I remember this. I'm about to pull a general message from you guys, for you guys. What is a general word of the day? And from this deck, I actually take these messages onto my next videos that I do after this. I do another video where I take that and I speak on it. So I'm just going to tell you guys what your general message is. If you want to hear more of my opinion, that would be an opinionized video. If you want to hear my opinion about the word that's being pulled after, like when I pull this word, you can check out my other videos. Typically, they would say like quick motivational messages, so you know to differentiate. Because I know the videos will look like you're saying, but to differentiate which one is a spiritual reading and which one is a motivational video, that will be the difference. The titles, look at the titles. The title will say motivation in it versus tarot card reading messages. Like I have the tarot community hashtags on all my videos because I'm still affiliated with that, but I still specifically post the title specifying which type of topic I'm gonna be speaking on. But let's go ahead and pull you guys back. Spirit, what is a message that you have for us? What is a general message? We have synthesis. So give me like 2 seconds. I don't know what that word means, and I don't have a dictionary, so we're just gonna go ahead and pull our laptop out. Let's see what's up with this. Now it's gonna take me a couple minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue reading the cards while the laptop, charges up and all of that. Give me a few seconds. So while that's, how laptops are. So while that's getting to it or doing this thing, we're gonna put this aside. I don't know the definition of this, so I will get that to you in a minute, right? And that will also be me because I have to write that down because I'm gonna be speaking about that message on my next read. So once I get the definition, I can elaborate as much as possible what it's gonna be. So I'm prepping myself as well. Okay, so the laptop's up and running. Let's just see what is this word synthesis. Let me show y'all something. That's the word synthesis. I don't know exactly what it means, so I would hate to give you a definition and I'm not 100% accurate on it. I'm looking at giving false information, especially not to people that is generalized and I don't know. Like if I give information and it's seemed to be false after if I just quickly gave it and I did my research and like say you're in the room with me, I can quickly, hey, don't do that, you feel me? Because this is that. But because you guys, I don't know who you are, there's no point in me giving you false information. I would rather tell you guys straight up honest with you. I don't know what it is because everybody's got to learn. Each one teach one. I believe in that method as well. So I'll go ahead, I'll put that reading. It's more beneficial me putting this aside and you guys, hold on tight. Allow me to go ahead and look up the word, as a truthful human should. Regardless of the type of the video, whatever, as a truthful human, sure, an honest person of humanity, look it up, look up the word, and relate you guys the message, right? You're welcome. Of course, this is pre-recorded, so you're definitely welcome to go ahead and look it up before I get to this, and you're welcome to skip the video if you. You're cool and you're probably listening to this on audio. Maybe you guys got a lot. I assume you guys are busy. You guys probably got a lot of busy lives. So if you guys see my videos and you're busy, you're driving or whatever, put the fan down, put the headphones in and listen to me on audio. Put the speaker on, listen to me on audio. You know what I'm saying? I do encourage you guys to do that. Let me just, where's Google at? Google. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys though. But yeah, I try to keep this as transparent as possible. Now, of course, I'm not going to be like telling you guys directly my business, my personal business, because I don't know who's watching. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? be fair. You don't know who's watching you, so it's like you don't want to tell people your exact business, but you go on YouTube or you're creating a platform where you have any type of thing. But you want to be as transparent as possible. Though. You don't want people to spend their time, their energy watching you and listening to you, and you have to have morals in this lifetime. If you want to actually, like, the people with the morals they go with. So this is the word.
Synthesis.
Synthesis. Hopefully I said that correctly. And it's the combination of ideas to form a theory or system. So that's what I was talking about before. I know I've talked a lot. So I was talking to one of my peoples, and I was like, there's a lot of situations that make a life, you know what I'm saying, a life, and that's, to me, the combination of ideas to form a theory or system is basically, you're basically changing the way, like your routine, your daily routine, right? I would associate with daily routines. If you want to change the system, you change how you do things, right? If you want to change the outcome, you change what you do inside, right? If you want to change your life, you got to change the things that you do on a day-to-day basis. That's like if you're like, for an example, if let's say you work late, right? Every day for this week you've been work late. All you have to do is wake up early. Okay, but what if I can't wake up early? Well, what was you doing last night? I was partying last night. Okay, go to bed. Don't party. Go to bed. You should wake up on time. Now so you prevented the last night issue, because it all stemmed from last night. Because when it comes on to sleep, if you don't, the later you sleep, the later you're gonna wake up. That's just how your body is. Your body will shut down and wake back up when it's ready. So it's like you can have an alarm, but then it's like you're dropping your tire trying to go to work and trying to drive. That's just no point, because then you might not even make it to work, because you might get in an accident because you fall asleep behind the wheel. I'm just being real, right? So if you go to sleep and don't party, don't go to the club, you got work tomorrow, go to sleep, get a good night rest, you wake up on time, you're ready to, you make work. So now it's like, you prevent yourself from getting fired, now you can pay your bills. So you see how just change that one situation affected all these in a positive way? You see what I'm saying? That, for me, is the idea of synthesis. The combination of ideas to form a theory or a system. You're forming ideas to make the outcome, which is the systematic way. Your routine changes. They also have the product of chemical compounds bioreactive from simpler materials, but I mean, this is like a similar thing, but a more scientific approach. But generalize the combination of ideas to form a theory or system, taking a bunch of routines that you do to create a better outcome. You want to be a musician, what do? You go to the studio this time of day or whatever, or this time of night. You know what I'm saying? You promo, you hit up guys on Instagram, hit up beat makers, hit up a whole team of people, a label, whatever, how radio stations, you know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of systematic things you do to create the synthesis of your life. You know what I'm saying? But I need to write this down, so just give me a minute. I have to prep. I like to take full advantages of my opportunities. At the moment, I'm recording a video. I don't want to stop because I don't want to have to edit. I feel like if you don't have to edit, to me, it's just like, doesn't make sense to, if you do start YouTube, one of the YouTubers I used to watch, or I still do sometimes, DJ, I'm saying DJ, what's his name? DDG, right? DDG. I respect him as a person, right? I feel like as a person, he gives advice. It's pretty good. I'm not saying what he does in his personal life is I don't have no opinions on that, because I'm not one to speak on it. But I can say as a person, him giving advice to the YouTubers and stuff is one thing he mentioned that stuck with me. He said, if you are first starting YouTube or any content creator, try to avoid editing because it takes some time. That time that you could have took editing a video, yes, content quality is content is good, but then think about it like a song, right? He didn't mention this, but I thought of it like a song. If you're an artist and you spend so much time into making this one song and the quality is great, but then you have so much other artists flooding the scene, wouldn't it be better to go with this song, move on, go with this song, move on, just do it to where, because in time you get better, your ears get more adapted to it, you can, with time, and then you have 10 songs versus one song. which everybody's opinion is different, especially with your videos. Like, don't feel like your videos are gotta be, don't feel like your videos gotta be perfect, because to everybody, everybody's gonna have a certain opinion. I had one person tell me that bad quality or something on one of my videos. They're pretty good. They're like bad quality, but you know, other people liked it too. So it's like, I appreciate criticism, positive criticism, but at the same time, I don't make myself rush it, like, or make myself spend more time into things. Because at the end of the day, I can post a video. What if it does 0 views? Or what if it doesn't reach anybody? It's not even about monetizing it. It's just, what if it doesn't reach nobody? Before it could even be monetized, it has to get views. So it's like, if nobody sees it, it was just a waste of time at that point. You know what I mean? Not really a waste of time, but in a waste of time. Basically, not saying I post to get monetized, but I post to reach people. And if I don't reach you, then I can't give you the information. So all that information just sits in that video and just nobody sees it, just because I spent all that time editing it, 2 days editing it, and I never even thought about, oh, I don't even have a base yet. I can understand if you have a base, or you know, you make it and you have a solid audience, but if you got a solid audience, you know, you're not doing a specific video like I know this guy that renovates RVs on YouTube. I seen him do this. Those might take 2-3 weeks. So that's different, because that's something that's appropriately to the time. You know what I mean? That's different. But if you're somebody that looks at it to say, yo, I need to first build up my content, then I can go and do my editing and all of that, then fine. But until you get to that point. So I just think it was pretty cool for him to share that experience. Synthesis. Okay, so it was the combination. But like I said, these videos are more like a class. Sometimes they're 10 minutes, sometimes they're 20, 30 minutes, sometimes they're an hour. But you just gotta kind of just enjoy me for me. Like, I don't expect you guys to be watching the videos and not, you know, intake the information. I expect that you guys, you know, watch me for me and listen for me. So it's like when the videos do go over 20 minutes, you guys are not feeling like, oh man, I feel like, you know, because it's like a class. If you ever been in high school, a class is like 45 minutes. So whether you like the teacher or not, you're probably gonna sit in that class. I'm not saying obviously you don't have to watch me, but you know, so it's like, I'm just reading these little things. Okay, so the combination of ideas to form a system theory, and I'm just gonna put routine. This is just so I know the topic that I was speaking on. So yeah, like I said, this could be changing your routine. Statistics could be my humble opinion is what I'm picking up on. This could be just changing your routine around to get a better outcome. Synthesis, correct definitions, the combination of ideas to form a theory or system. I believe when I say combination, bunch of routines, create the system that you live by. Understand? How can it benefit me doing that? It can bring a better outlook on life, right? So we're just gonna put this aside. We might need that. We never know. Apparently, you see how you never know? So with this, don't worry, I'm gonna go ahead and write more on this paper. I actually do a lot of saving paper. I would sketch, like even me, like I would sketch like bills or whatever with different types of people. And that's why I said, my videos are not just about readings. See what I'm saying? That's one thing that I would separate myself and be unique, because I would sit here and talk to you guys. But if you guys I'm not saying you have to listen, but it's like, if God gave you this video, if he sent you this video, if somehow you got this video, it wasn't for no reason. You know what I mean? So just think about that. If you have the time on your hands, I'm gonna keep it real. As much as it's tempting to watch a bunch of shorts, I'm no hate on shorts, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I've done it, I've regretted it. I've watched a bunch of unnecessary videos that didn't teach me nothing, like to a point where anything that I can use in my life. If somebody's gonna talk, that's like, okay, that's like, for example, you have a financial situation, right? And somebody on a video that you're watching, that you're spending your time watching, is telling you about how they just bought $1 million whip or $1 million car, and you're watching this. It's only a minute long. You're like, well, it's only a minute out of my day. But now you're watching like 20, 30 of them videos, so now that's 30 minutes going by, But you could have watched one of our videos or one of the people that's really telling y'all something, or you know what I'm saying? I could like that's like me too. Same thing I'm telling y'all, I do the same thing. So if I'm watching 30 shorts for 30 minutes, that each of them is a minute, I'm like every short I'm like it's only a minute. It's only a minute, it's only a minute. And then I end up spending 30 minutes from like 8 o'clock to like 8:30. I'm spending 30 minutes watching these unnecessary videos that apply nothing to my life. They didn't even give me the motivation to do something. So now I was like, okay, pointless. I'm not even gonna keep doing it. That's how I know, like I said, that's how I know my videos gonna resonate with y'all, because I know people, like, I'm not even gonna say that it's bad to share those type of things, but the world we live in, materials differentiate, and that's just real. Like, they depending on the person, you know what I'm saying? But one thing's for sure is like this. You can relate if you had a Lambo and I had a Lambo. You can relate. But not everybody's going to be able to relate. But you know what everybody can relate on? Hard work and dedication beats talent. That's what everybody says, right? Because if just because somebody's gifted with something, somebody can be gifted with being told in the NBA, that don't mean that they're going to be able to have the same driving mentality as somebody that's average height. Somebody that's average height could probably dominate them because this person's told, so what they do, they sleep in, they're lazy, they not saying they're lazy, but they just do whatever because they feel like they're bigger than everybody, until the person comes and dunks on them because they've been working so hard on their calves. You know what I'm saying? And the person can't even stop them because they get tired, fatigued. Just tall guys running up and down, he gets told, he gets fatigued. It's like, man, I can't keep up with this guy because this guy's been running track and all his life. Worked hard to get where he is. He didn't have the height, so he had to make up for it. So that's something that can apply to everybody. You know what's so funny? You have people that will sit there online and show you guys the results of success, but they don't teach you guys the way to become successful. They don't tell you that they had to sacrifice a lot. They had to not be around their friends and family, the karmic, people that's always asking for money. Susan, what do you think happened when these people made their first 100K? People was at the doorstep, ready to grab some. It was something Neil said. He said when when people never asked him for money when he was broke. It wasn't until he got a little bit of money, people started asking, talking about funerals, talking about college funds, and this is the exact words from the short that I watched. You can watch certain shorts that will teach you some things, but just make sure that you don't shun away from videos like these that are 30 minutes long, because that's the whole goal, to keep your attention span short. You know what I'm saying? Shorts sometimes are really good because they teach you a lot of things within that little bit of time. But just don't be afraid to watch something that's 40 minutes. That's all. That is my little theory of that. I will watch shorts all day as long as they're teaching me something that I'm gonna use tomorrow. I'll watch them today if they can teach me something that I can use tomorrow. Like if somebody told me business management and I can use that tomorrow, cool. But I'm still getting in the habit of not being afraid, not being afraid to watch videos that are long, because those videos just might be the breakdown of life. They might just be teaching you something about, there's people out here that's willing freely to share information that they'll learn because they have people in their lives that share information. Like, you guys probably wonder, why do lawyers get on here on YouTube and spit game about situations? Why? They're probably not even getting paid right away when they start the channel. But it's not about money a lot of times. A lot of successful people don't care about that because they already made it. They don't worry about that. They just want to have the heart to share because they understand that when they was in a messed up position, they themselves probably had somebody to watch or to listen to, so they feel like they want to share the baton. That's like me. I want to pass the baton to you guys. I feel like it's the least that we can do as creators or content people in general, or people in general, rather you're a YouTuber, a plumber, a businessman, whatever. We all have some type of ability to be able to share knowledge. Knowledge is key, knowledge is power. We always say that. But let's start using this knowledge to better ourselves. Let's not just hear things and then just, a lot of people hear things and they don't do nothing about it. You need to hear it and take it and then, make something out of it, right? We're gonna go ahead and keep this reading in. It's gonna be a pretty fast reading. It took a minute for this intro, but I didn't get I've been speaking one. Hopefully you guys, like I said, I don't time these readings. It's not like, oh man, it's 30 minutes, I'm gonna shut the camera. I'm not doing that because y'all might need to hear what I'm about to say. Y'all really might need to hear that. So this one is black tourmaline. So this is where. Oh, before we do that, let's go ahead and get the energy right. Oh yeah, real spiritual teacher. I pray y'all see this. Y'all see what? And the materials don't matter, but the things that I say do matter. But I just like to have fun with my singing bill. Really relax the body. Gets the chakras aligned. Got my lion, got all my crystals, everything. It's cool, Hey, gotta enjoy it while you're living. So this is black tourmaline and it's transmutation. So as of right now, you can begin to take notes. This will be the full reading. We're gonna do a deck of 8. So just listen carefully for the things that I'm reading directly off the book. Feel free to grab your notebook and pen. Feel free to pause the video and write down your notes. Take notes of the things you might come across these crystals. You know what I'm saying? So just take note. So black tourmaline. Some say if you can't see it, it doesn't exist. But you can hear the radio, can you? Radio frequencies are transmitted in waves invisible to the eye. A lot of information comes to us by routes that are unseen. Worlds of knowledge can come across your screen, transmitted on invisible silent waves. It's magical. Invisible and silent waves. It's magical, and in its own way noisy if you're sensitive to that sort of thing. Black tourmaline's first gift is transmutation. The ability to take all the energetic access and turn it into something else. What you may wonder, and that's for you to decide. Black tourmaline is both a teacher and a tool. How will you use it? How will you change one form of energy into another? So as I said, I don't really have to speak on these topics too much because as you can see, as you can hear, for say, that the information I'm sharing with you guys is pretty self-explanatory, it's pretty direct. Just listen in and you're gonna get it, trust me. And they give great tips to life. Like you have to if you wanna be like big dog in life, you gotta really read between the lines too. And to be able to maintain, I should say, success is to maintain the ability to read between what's going on so you can put all these puzzle pieces together. Life, God will give you tools like a mechanic. God gives everybody a tool bag, but it's up for us to see the opportunities and see the in-between lines and figure it out, like problem solve. What's the best way of doing things, right? Okay. If you would like to hear me talk a little bit more about the tarot deck and stuff, and you just want to hear me talk, like I said, the other videos, the title will say motivational message of wisdom or something like that. So go ahead and just check out those videos. If you want to hear some solid information, I can give it to you. Trust me. Spread. And I get these information from other people too. I'm not afraid to admit it. I get insight on everything. I'm like a sponge. I will soak that information up. And it's worked for me. It's worked for me. Trust me. And I gotta tell you out of my hood, I don't know who's watching, but it's worked for me. If it works for me, I'm gonna give it to you. It's up to you to take the information. Spirit, what other message I have for us? Let me tell you guys something, right? Because this is bothering me if I don't say it. This is a girl named China on Disney Channel. Well, she was on Disney Channel, Disney Star. She came up with a video and she was discussing about God and everything, but what I want to highlight is what she said. She stated that she gave a story about a snake in the backyard, and her friend was there. Wasn't not a real story, I assume. It's like an analogy or like a way of saying it in a way where you understand it. But she said it was a snake in the backyard, and her friend, when she went downstairs and saw the snake, she went back upstairs. Well, she let her friend know. This is just the story she gave to explain. For people that was like saying that she was forcing God's knowledge onto her, this is what she told her. She basically broke it down and said that she went ahead, told her friend she was going to take her dog outside, saw the snake, went back inside. Her friend stated that she wanted to go outside to get some fresh air. She went down there, got bit by the snake. Her friend comes back upstairs. She asks her, why didn't you, she tells her there's a snake in the yard. To where she says, oh, I know there was a snake. I just didn't want to force the information on you. That's when the friend says, well, if you knew there was a snake, if you knew there was a snake, why didn't you? Now these wasn't her exact words, but she was like, why didn't you let me know whatever? And then she was like, it just went that way. And her point was to show people that the information that we share is not to force it, you know what I mean? But it would be showing that we don't care if we don't tell you guys what's going on. Like if I don't sit here and tell you guys what's going on in the world or give you guys any information and you feel like you're being forced to know about it, forcing is we stopping you physically from doing things. But if we give you some information that we personally feel the need to do so, then it's up to you to listen. You know what I'm saying? You can't get upset if you choose not to listen afterwards. That is your situation at that point. You make your bed, you gotta lie in it. So it's like, I was so happy to see that video, and it was a reaction video. So it was like somebody was already in tune to it, and I got information from that person. So it's just like that news is just spreading rapidly like a forest fire, or like you know what I'm saying, like a forest fire, or like a field fire. It was just spreading rapidly like a fire, and it was just like, whoa, that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of things on the internet that we enjoy seeing. But yeah, like these are the real things, and talk about other stuff. But I just want to share that with you guys. It was on my chest. I just saw that information. Like I said, that's what really makes me know to just be transparent and just tell you guys how the information I pick up on, the information that resonates with me, because it's like, why keep that information to myself and be selfish? Because then at that point it just shows that I don't care, and I do care. So I want to show that to you, right? Okay. Spirit, we're gonna try to keep you reading as is, right? From now on. I don't think I really have much else to say. If it comes to mind, then I'll say it. But that was probably something I've been holding on since the beginning of this reading to tell you guys. What other message do you have for us? Okay, the next one we have is green fluorite, and it says, "Is this mine?" Green fluorite. It's funny too, because me and I do YouTube full time, right? Like I said, I've worked hard enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a financial position where I can do this, or you know what I'm saying? You have people in your life that when you do things and you have your free time, people will feel like, oh, hold on, you guys. Okay, saying, you never know who's outside. You don't want to be. I guess you gotta read a certain way. You gotta think ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure my window wasn't open. I don't need people just hearing information that you don't know the intent. So, as I said, I have people that think because I do YouTube or whatever that I could do just because I worked hard and I worked for corporate or for 9 to 5s for a long time to get where I am today. They feel like, he does YouTube, whatever, I can just drop problems on him because he can run around and talk. Nah, I just have to tell y'all that because that just hit me. Because I'm like, damn, I do YouTube, but at the same time I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm still working it right now. I'm doing videos, so it just messed. I had the messages like today, and there was this like that energy where it's like, he can do it, he can't do it, it's his working. You feel me? And some people respect that, some people don't. You just gotta kind of deal with it as you go, type of vibe. But yeah, we're gonna stick to the readings. I just have to let you guys know that. So it's green fluorite. When emotions wash over you, green fluoride wants you to ask, is this mine? When you feel ill or in pain, green fluoride gives the same directive. Get still and ask yourself, is this mine? All of us take on energy from the world around us. That's a price of being a part of this glorious web of life. Our invisible tendrils are always reaching out, testing and sampling. The boundaries of self can get amorphous, and blurry as we take in nutrition, emotions, toxins, pathogens, sunlight, all sorts of things From beyond ourselves, green fluoride reminds you to sort through the stuff that's incoming, see what serves your highest good, and let the rest go. You know, it's so funny because that's why I love doing these readings. Like, understand, these are the popular thing on YouTube. Like, these are not something that's gonna get a lot of views, whatever. But I know that if I do enough a day, I can be straight. You know what I'm saying? I can set my messages out there and I can get the results that I need. That is my theory. Because I'm not gonna be able to reach people with one video with these several videos. I'm gonna need to post a few videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need to be consistent. It's not something that I post how to do this video or DIY and blah blah. These type of videos don't really go under the radar. In fact, the blackboard a lot of the times because we be trying to help people. So the system don't want that. The system wants you to rely on them, and you know they love that because they can control you better. And I'm here to tell you guys that is why you don't see a lot of these channels doing numbers like DIYs. I'm just keeping it real. Most people are not into tapped in. So when I say that, it's like I enjoy these readers because they teach me a lot too. Like I'm gonna continue to do them because I am educated, I am informative, I know what's going on, and as much as I've read this, I still gain more knowledge from reading it. I'll read the same book over and over again because every time you watch a movie, y'all see this. Y'all go watch Ratatouille right now. It's gonna be something that you seen in that movie or that Disney movie that you used to watch as a kid that you didn't peep when you were small. Just like if you watch SpongeBob and you peep something that you didn't peep when, you see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter how much times you watch something. Or it's like cooking. You cook the same meal, you get better at it. You're gonna peep more stuff. So that's why I enjoy reading these things. And I enjoy reading directly from the book because that information, I'm not just opinionizing it at that point. It's coming directly from another individual. So we are learning from them, my opinion. And if y'all want to drop some knowledge in the comment section, I encourage you guys to do as well. But yeah, that was green fluoride. Let's see what else Bird wants for us. Y'all can see I'm chill. I'm like flexing. I'm in it for the long run. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no race. This is marathon. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. You know I'm gonna say that. But yeah, this will be marathon. I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not bringing on people to bring them down. Like I know people, you know, everybody has this situation. Everybody does bad or good in this world. But you gotta make a decision. Are you gonna hold on to that, or can we recognize, you know, certain things? I'm not glorifying nobody. That I preach on. I ain't glorifying nobody. No man's better than no man. You know what I'm saying? If you ran a marathon, I'll state your name too. If you're somebody that runs like legit marathons, and you know, or if you're somebody that will stay on till they come up, like you're somebody that don't, you know, antagonize people, or don't look for problems when you're bored. You're somebody that stays on the P's and Q's for 10, 20 years till you get it. You're running marathons. So when I say Nipsey Hussle, I'm not glorifying nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting that out there in case y'all think I'm glorifying somebody. I'm not glorifying nobody. I'm just stating that that's a general name that everybody associates with when they say marathon. So because a lot of people, he was well-known character. Since everybody knows that who he is, I feel like, you know, he put that marathon on a pedestal where it's like basically meaning longevity. Everybody knows what a running marathon is, but say you never ran track and you just know football or basketball, you don't really associate with marathon. It's the read between the lines method. It's not about the clothing store that he had. It's the fact that he took years to develop it. So that's the message that I want to show you guys. Marathon just means you taking years to develop something that you worked hard for. So it could be whatever. It doesn't have to be a business. It doesn't have to be anything. It could be a personality for what that matters. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you guys know that don't feel like because I say somebody, I'm glorifying it. This is a recorded video, so it ain't like I'm saying it to you and you can forget it. This is a recorded video, so whenever I glorify, whenever I say somebody in the future, come back to this video and it will show you. I stated, I'm not glorifying nobody. I'm just insinuating that this is where the information came from. This is the inspiration that I got. I'm paying my homages. I'm paying my respects. That's how I feel. Everybody's a sinner in a way. Everybody's an angel in a way. But you gotta pay your homages and respect to people. Even how bad or how good the character is, as a human, you should still pay that respect. because you will want the same for yourself. If you made a mistake and you did something crazy, you will want that same respect to be like, at least they had the audacity to give me some type of homage, some type of respect. You know what I mean? That's what this channel is about. Right? What other messages you have for us? So we have breathe in your trueness. Lipadalit. Lipadalit. Lipadalit lilac luster is the stuff of princess dreams and fairy tales. Something in us rebels when we see it, thinking that can't be natural. But Lipadalis tranquil tunes are the real deal, not manipulated or man-made. Don't doubt my authenticity, and don't doubt your end. Lipadalis queeps. Lipadalis knows that being outrageously beautiful or funny or smart doesn't make you false. Shining brightly gives other people permission to shine, to show their authentic, multicolored self. When you're able to put down your mask, when you recognize the person you see in the mirror, your heart and spirit calm and your soul takes a deep breath. Let Lipadalis support you in breathing in your trueness and basking in your outrageous spirit. Let me see a close real quick. It'd be like this chapstick. I'm making sure this chapstick ain't on my lips. I ain't got time to be looking crazy on social media. I'm making sure that white stuff ain't that, cause it be like that chapstick. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, you wanna have chapstick cause my lips get dry from reading, and from speaking a lot. But it's like, I ain't got time to have that white. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all wear like any lip moisturizer. You always have that. When it's had its chill, it will show that residue, and that residue be like a line, like going around your lips to be looking low key kind of gross. Like, so I don't even be. I ain't got no time to impress nobody, but they seeing something. I ain't trying to look crazy. So yeah, that was Lipadalis. Take this information in, guys. This is real deal. We'll do a deactivate. Let's get it. It's gonna take a minute to upload because, like I did say, I don't edit, but I do have to switch the video around because when I show you cards, it's backwards. So typically, if I did upload this video, it probably took about 2 hours because I had to put it through an editor to flip the video, which took about an hour, depending on how long the video is, which looks like it's gonna be an hour, so or more than an hour, so it's gonna take a while. Right? But you'll definitely get these messages. What messages you got for us? Next we have is selenite and the scared center. I'm gonna try to just go a little bit quick. I don't want this video to get too long, right? Because I know you guys are busy people, so I'm just gonna try to speed up a little bit. I mean, we took some time for the intro and everything, but yeah, I still got another video. So like I said, we're not gonna spend too much time on it. We're just gonna go ahead, and I felt like I spoke enough. You know what I'm saying? Okay, just gonna be reading. Ready? Here we go. Selenite. I was named for a goddess of the moon. Selenite hoots. The moon is a dark thing, but I am light. Not light reflected, refracted, or redistributed. No, I am brightness shining from within. I am a wellspring, not a mirror. Selenite reminds you that you can be a source of light. Consolidate your energy so you can let it shine, not just for yourself, but for those around you. You are a multi-dimensional, Selenite instructs. You hold within you the energies of the moon and sun and earth, of wind and fire and water. You are lift and you are life's decay. You are life and you are life's decay. You don't have to choose. You can both shine and reflect. When you flow between your polarities, you come to scared center. All right. So like I said, we're just gonna go ahead and pick up the pace just a little bit so we can try to get this video under an hour, because this is not live, so it's like, you know, it'll be a different if it was live. If it was live, hey, I just need you to hit the subscribe button. If you want to see me like live and direct, and you want to make comments, hit that subscribe button. Let's get it too, because we're gonna need at least 1,000. I think 1,000. Just the way the YouTube algorithm works, I need 1,000 subscribers and I need about 4,000 watch hours before I can even go live. Or and then monetize. I don't know if I think I can only go live by monetize. We'll try it. We will try it. If you know, I'm gonna do my research. But if I can't go live, I'll go live and see who pops in. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I'm trying to go live when I reach the stimulus and the quota, because even with monetization, without the monetization, if that's the system that they're implemented, 1,000 watch hours to be monetized or whatever, then that will make my channel kind of like get a check to it, like on Instagram. So I would much rather wait until I get to that, and I'll be patient. And then once I hit them 4,000 watch hours and that 1,000 subscribers, I know for a fact I'm got a good amount of people watching me. So every when I go live, it's like, you feel me? You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So as much as I can be like, you know, I would rather get a solid foundation, a later base, because I always feel like you can't give what you don't have. And I always feel like if I put a structure down and I work hard and I be patient and I get all the things that I need to get done on my side, when you guys come on and watch more live, you can see that it took time, it took work, it took effort, and I finally made it. And once I finally make it, that will be my reward to myself and to you guys to be able to interact with you guys live. But that's after the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours. If you want to see me live, just hit the subscribe button and watch my videos, and or at least play them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta watch them, but just play them more so we can get them hours run up. But yeah, that's where I stand right now at this point. We're gonna keep working till we get there. Don't have to do with the monetary. It's not about the money. It's just that's the situation that they're given. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna meet our quota. Spirit, what the message for us? Okay, what I'm resonating with is solidity. This is come to calm. Okay? Calm to calm. Looks pretty peaceful too. Solidite. When your nervous system relaxes, your mind can suddenly see patterns that were previously obscured. Intuition and intellect, collective consciousness, and individual observation come into balance. You gain perspective and can lead into your own wisdom. In this quiet inner place, you begin to trust yourself and feel steady in the world. For all this to happen, Solidite murmurs, you need to come to calm. You need to soften every bit of you, all the way down to the minute motions of the dendrites of your nerve cells. Take a deep breath, blow out the stress, and question the agitation. Come actively to calm. All right. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be doing a little less talking. We've got 3 more cards to do, so I'm just gonna see what pops up for you guys and then read it off. Just because I'm trying not to make it an hour right now. Like I said, it's just, you know, it's not many people that are into the videos right now, so we're just gonna kind of, we don't want to scare people away. We don't want to see them and it's like, oh, I ain't watching that. You know what I mean? We want you to click on the video, because in order for me to share information, you gotta at least click on it, right? Unfortunately, you're not right there where I can, you know, like tell it to you and whatever, but you gotta click on the video first. And I don't got time for people to be like, that's long and all, I ain't trying to watch that. You feel me? That's typically what it is. But anyway, we ain't trying to time it, but that's just how it is. That's just how we get it. Get curious, and this is from Cardinalian. Get curious is your message. So we're just saying in the book. No offense, but this is like a Bible for this deck, right? Basically. I thought about saying that. I didn't want to get like blackballed or nothing. I'm like, do I do? But then again, I can put it in a nice way where it's not disrespectful either at the same time, right? Carnelian. Carnelian, that's the case of Carnelian. Carnelian has traveled trade routes, been privy to love letters, and learned ancient secrets scribed on scrolls and stored in cathedrals of learning, like the Great Liberty of Alexandria and the House of Wisdom in Baghdad. Get out and see the world. Carnelian encourages, leading you to stretch and fortitude for the travels ahead. Carnelian will hop in a ride with any passing caravan, following the wandering of merchants and messengers to their next destination. This ancient talisman curiosity doesn't stop. This ancient talisman curiosity doesn't stop with earthly journeys. Carnelian emulates extorted the deed, providing safe passage into whatever lies beyond the setting sun. Life's an adventure if you allow it to be. Carnelian reminds you, get curious. Alright. Getting curious. We're gonna get curious. Alright. Carnelian, we ain't gonna keep you guys out of the mix. We're gonna get curious. Don't you worry. Okay. Let's see, guys. Here we go. Spirit. Hold on. We got 2 more to go. Don't go nowhere. What other message we got for us? If you likes up 2, please. And we appreciate all you out. We'll make this channel grow. We're gonna grow either way because we're constantly being consistent, but you want to get it, quicker, and that's how we gotta play it. Oh, this one's smoky quartz, fall apart is the message. Please don't take that literally. Hear that, Win? Don't take it literally. Just listening for the message before you jump ahead. Don't jump the gun, is what they would say. Smoky quartz, okay. I am the ground beneath your feet, smoky quartz whispers. I am the hollow in the earth and the cradle to rest in. I still the noise and ease the pain. I am the grandmother who sings you to sleep and sweetens your dreams. I am the foundation on which to place the first stones. I am the place you go when all other places are wrong and tough and the world feels unrecognizable. I am truth, I am earth, I am solid, I am stable, I am home. It's okay, you can let go now. Smoky quartz is a hug and a cup of tea, a place to fall apart so you can put yourself back together and be strong in the world. If smoky quartz is appearing, it's time for nurturing and self-care. So it could be time for nurturing and self-care. You could be time to just reflect on things, you know what I'm saying? Reflect on your past situations. You might have got that new apartment or whatever, but that's the time to just chill out, reflect on it, figure out ways that you can move forward with your life, but just, take a day off, you know what I'm saying? It might be Sunday or whatever where you at. Take a day off, chill out. They can be telling you guys to just make sure you guys take time to relax, right? Make sure, even if it's not taking a whole day off, but 5 minutes to reflect on all the things that you've gained so you can establish yourself, then fine. Right? What other message they got for us? Last one, guys. Don't go nowhere. We got 2 minutes. Come on, Spirit. What message they got for us? Last one is, what do you need? Crystallary. Actually, we're gonna go about hour. I can tell you right now, but it ain't gonna be too afraid, or people's gonna look at it and be like an hour and 5 minutes, and be like, all right, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Once it hits like an hour and 30, you got people, unless they know of you and you know your channel, they're gonna be like, I ain't clicking on that video, right? Because they're gonna be like, yeah, it ain't even renovated enough, and it ain't, so you know what I'm saying? And I'm not into that, not saying there's anything bad with clickbait, but that's just not my flavor in life, so I'm not about to clickbait y'all so y'all can get mad at me and be like, man, I thought this was, nah, I'm not about to do that, so you just see the video or you don't, either way. Crystallary. Without water, crystallary is simply oxidizing copper and silica, but add water, the element of both flow and emotion, and voila, magic happens. Water is magical. If you doubt it, imagine our planet without it. With a little H2O and only with a little H2O, not only does that copper and silica become rather remarkable, it becomes a stone that the Egyptian queen Cleopatra never left home without. Silicola knows that at any moment we're all just a few water droplets away from complete transformation, and each of us can become a person who adds color and dimension to our world. What do you need to bring into your life or your psyche? Crystallary asks to allow you to shift and grow, because if Crystallary is appearing, it's time. So allow yourself to shift and grow, right? Hopefully you guys got their messages. By the looks of it, it's gonna take me some time to, like I said, take this video and flip it around so you guys can actually see what cards I'm holding up, because I am got it on selfie mode. So, and it's not wide, so it's not gonna flip it for me. So what I'm gonna actually do is I'm going to, like I said, on Cynthia's is the message that came up for you guys, and it's basically just for definition on the combination of ideas to form a theory or system. So it's like a routine that you do to bring out the overall effect of your day. I'm gonna end up posting that video first. I'm gonna, right after that I do this video and I put this through the editing process, I'm going to record that video, upload it on YouTube, and by that time the other one should be done. This one should be done. It's going to take a long time probably to flip. By that time, so that is going to be why. That's probably going to be one of the few times that you see the motivational video before the tarot video. So if you see a video titled synthesis or whatever, motivational they break down this word in about 10 minutes or 15 minutes of just me just talking. Based on my opinions, if you guys mess with me, then you mess with my opinions, most likely. That is why you see that video like that, right? It wasn't intentional, but it is what it is. I just gotta work with your situation. And it just makes more sense to upload that video, so by the time this video is done, I can upload that, so I'm not backed up of uploading videos, right? Thank you guys for watching all the way through. If you made it, thank you guys for viewing. If you skipped a few, I'm not dissing, I'm not shaming, I'm not doing none of that. Congratulations for even getting some information. Hopefully y'all learn from this and find it educational, informative, any type of messages. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to be new to the channel. If you're new to the channel and you want to be a part of the group, the family, all of that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new. But thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next video.